Hello everybody, welcome back to another Smithy Geek video. We're back with some wrestling content. We're back with more WWE content. So you might be wondering, hey, Smithy, you're kind of a bullshitter, and you said you were done with wrestling content. True and untrue. The ongoing year-by-year universe mode, the continuation of that, is still, I guess, on hold for now. It might come back. I don't know. I get in moods. I get in phases. I don't know. It might come back. Nevertheless, for now, kaput. This universe mode, which is going to be a randomized universe mode. We did this kind of thing before with 2K18. I think it went pretty well. I stopped that right in its tracks, though. I don't know. I get, like I said, I get in moods, get in phases, but I want to do it again, and I want to do it to even grander scale. I want that to be the main universe mode on this channel. And as you can see on your screen, we have almost everybody in the game on a little wheel we have here. Exactly 162 entries here on this wheel. So like I was saying, there is a wheel on here with all of the 162 members I have here. I think it was about 168, but I took away some of the members. I took away like the Hulk Hogan and like the 3 Hulk Hogans and whatever it was, and the King, Lawler. Nobody wants to play. Nobody wants to see the King. But, yeah, we have a lot of people here. A lot of people. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have Nikki ASH. We have Swerve Scott. We have, you know, Johnny Gargano. We have literally everybody in this game. And I think for this type of draft, I know it's going to take a while. And I know you guys are here for a good time, not a long time. So we're going to speed up a little bit. But for me, it's going to be a little bit because I'm going to do all the spins. But I'm going to edit it down for you guys. But nevertheless, I'm going to do a little test run here. We're going to do a Raw and SmackDown, obviously. But just say for example's sake, say we spin the wheel. Say it's spinning madly. It's spinning super sick. And then it goes on to, looks like, Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville. As we have a winner. Sonya gets drafted, say, to Monday Night Raw. We're going to start with Monday Night Raw. And then, let's see here. We go to Sonya. Okay. So we see Sonya here. They're going to go, and I'm going to change the color to red. So we have red here, just so you guys have a little visual marker of who's been drafted and who's been not been drafted. So let's turn that back to white, and then here we go. Okay, so the two drafts are the two shows we're going to do is obviously Raw and SmackDown, and then where do we go from there? I think about maybe 40 to 50. I think 50 is pretty good. I think my plan is to have a good amount of women, and then we're gonna have maybe like 2 factions, maybe like 5 or 6 teams, and everybody else in the singles divisions, and we'll go with titles and whatever, and making the tag teams at a later time. But right now, let's just draft our rosters. Of course, some people that you might want on these shows are not gonna make it. It's gonna be about probably 62 people are gonna be left off. We might do some executive decisions. Say we get maybe, I don't know, like Road Dogg or something, and we don't want Road Dogg on a thing, but we want Walter on the squad. You know, we want to get Road Dogg off of SmackDown, but we want Walter on SmackDown. We'll make that decision. But of course, we'll be doing these Universe Mode episodes on the Twitch channel. So please, if you're interested, go to the link down below to my Twitch channel. Leave a follow there. So whenever I do the Universe Modes, which will probably be my main thing there on the Twitch channel for the foreseeable future. Maybe some showcase things, maybe some GM things, but for mostly universe mode stuff, it'll be done on the Twitch channel. But if you don't want to do Twitch, you'll find to put the episodes here on YouTube anyway. But nevertheless, we're getting started here with the draft. So, you know what? I'm going to make a quick wheel, and we're going to see who gets the first draft here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I made a quick wheel here with SmackDown and Raw, and who's going to make the first pick? Who's going to get that very first pick? It looks like it's going to be the SmackDown. SmackDown gets the first pick. All right. So, of course, here we live and die by the rando, but we will have some executive decisions. Say, for example, we get, I don't know. Let's make, like $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, right? If we don't feel like we kind of want him, and we want, say, someone like Walter or Guta, we will cut $1 Million Man and put Walter in there, or like Shinsuke Nakamura or something. Someone I really like, and I'll put them instead of someone like Ultimate Warrior, say, with someone like that. Nevertheless, we're ready to go. We're going to do our first one here. And, of course, I have a list of everybody here. And we're ready to go. So let's do our first draft pick. SmackDown gets the first draft pick. So here we go, baby. Let's see who is the first official draft pick for SmackDown. Will he get someone pretty good here? They will get Mr. William Regal. He is the first official member of SmackDown. So let's see who Raw gets now. Let's get to it. You see that blue just spinning around there, but who gets the first pick in terms of Raw? It will be, Alexa Bliss. I'd say that's a pretty good get for Raw. It is what it is. So let's get to the second pick for SmackDown. William Regal was the first pick. Let's see what the second pick is. Oh, it's close to Alexa Bliss. It is the man himself, R-Truth. Listen, man, SmackDown is the home of the mid-carders. R-Truth, part of the SmackDown brand, home of the mid-carders. One more pick coming for Raw. It's going to be the second overall pick. It's very close to Alexa Bliss, but it's going to be, isn't it? Oh, it just... Oh, Roman Reigns is right there. But Ember Moon coming to Monday Night Raw. All right. Third pick for SmackDown. Let's see who it is. And it's on the other side of the board here. It's going to be Mansoor, the third kind of low mid-carder for SmackDown. Third pick for Raw. Coming right up. We have not seen a big hitter yet. Let's see. Oh, right in the middle there. It's going to be another woman in Sonya Deville. Look, there's a theme going with these two things here. Raw is getting the women while SmackDown is getting the mid-carders. And she is part of the Raw brand. SmackDown coming right up with another pick. Fourth pick. This could be huge. We're going to uncharted territories here. It looks like Dexter Lumis is going to SmackDown, the first kind of NXT guy moving on up. And I'd say that's probably the biggest hit for SmackDown, except for William Regal, of course. But Raw looks to answer back with their fourth pick, which is going to be right next to Mansoor. It's going to be, guess what? Another woman in Bayley. I don't know what's going on. But Bayley... I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty women heavy on Raw. So if that's your thing, that's the show to watch. But looks like SmackDown needs to beef up the women's division. Hopefully, maybe the fifth pick will do that. Or maybe a big hitter. Let's see. And they get, looks like Jimmy Uso, part of the bloodline. Jimmy Uso, another mid-carder. So let's see if Raw bounces back with their fifth pick. Maybe another woman. But it looks like they're going to go with Jordan Devlin, their first male pick in this draft. And it's Jordan Devlin from NXT UK. So Jordan Devlin, the first pick on the Raw side as a man. So SmackDown with their sixth pick. Ooh, what's going to happen here? Looks like The Miz, right under Dexter Lumis, goes to SmackDown. So big hit there. SmackDown getting their first heavy hitter, maybe their first kind of main event caliber superstar. But will Raw answer back? They just got Jordan Devlin. Maybe they hit with a big superstar here. And now look at this. Oh, another woman though. Maybe the biggest woman. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to land on Rhea Ripley, and lands on former NXT UK champion Kay Lee Ray. To have such a beefy, kind of built up women's division already with 5 women, that's pretty freaking good. Let's see what SmackDown can answer back with here. They're going to the middle of the pack here. And oh, this could be the first big hitter. It is It's Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth Rollins, the big hitter, the biggest hitter we've had so far. Raw maybe adds to the women's division more. Who knows? We'll see with their, I think, 7th pick right now. And they, looks like William Regal again. No, Humberto Carrillo. So they're kind of working up a little bit. They're going from the lower division to maybe the mid card, maybe to main event status to the end of the draft years. So that was the 7th pick, I believe, for Monday Night Raw. Now for the 8th pick of SmackDown, and we get to, looks like Shayna Baszler. So finally, the first woman to go to SmackDown is Shayna Baszler. Well, Raw needs to answer back right now with their 8th pick right now. And we're going to, looks like Riddle. Riddle, probably the biggest hitter in the men's division right now to go to Monday Night Raw. In terms of beefing up maybe that mid-card, upper mid-card, Riddle is a very good choice, very talented. So SmackDown, let's see what SmackDown has to offer here. And just above Riddle, Titus or X-Pac? No, Titus O'Neil going to SmackDown. More small mid-carders here. So that was the 9th pick for SmackDown. Let's see what Raw has to answer back with their 9th pick. And it's going to be, just above Jordan Devlin. It's going to be, it looks like Cedric Alexander going to Monday Night Raw. Now we're picking up to Monday Night Raw goes Cedric. Now we're on to the 10th pick. Going to double digits here for SmackDown and Raw in this draft. Now we have here Riddle. Demon Finn Balor. That's, I will say, that is the biggest pickup, except for, of course, Seth Rollins for SmackDown. That is incredible. Demon Finn Balor, not even regular Finn Balor. Demon Finn. The Demon. The Demon. Nevertheless, he goes to SmackDown. So Raw needs to get those big hitters, man. They've got Riddle, but they need the big hitters. They need that Roman Reigns. They need a Brock Lesnar. Right now, they're going to pick up, it looks like Big Boss Man for Monday Night Raw. And of course, when we're all finished with this this roster of the 50 per each show, then we're going to make some tag teams and some factions. So stick around for that as well. But that was the 10th pick for each show. Let's go to the 11th pick. 11th pick, now going to go to SmackDown for, looks like Mandy Rose. So there's second woman, of this draft. Pretty good pick. The current NXT champion, Smack of the Downs, Mandy Rose. Raw, what do you got to say? What do you got to say to this great pick that is Mandy Rose? Maybe not. Maybe they get up to Jeff Hardy? They get Jeff Hardy. So Jeff Hardy going to Monday Night Raw. And that is a pretty good pick. Probably the biggest pick in terms of the guys here. Nevertheless, another pick. Another pick for SmackDown coming up. All right, going to this pocket of superstars. Looks like Mr. Elias is getting drafted to SmackDown. I mean, he's not being used on actual television. So hopefully Elias picks it up. He might be even put into the world title division. Who knows? Right now, he gets drafted, and that's a good place for him anyway. Nevertheless, Raw gets to answer back with a superstar. And who is that? Oh, my Lord. It's the Giant. Andre the Giant going to Monday Night Raw. And that's going to be tough to contend with. Any male superstar in Raw has to contend with Andre the Giant. Now you can see we're getting a little colorful on this this wheel here. But let's see, SmackDown getting Shane McMahon. The best in the world, Shane McMahon coming to SmackDown. I think that's a pretty good fit. He goes to SmackDown. Raw, What will they have? What will they beef up? I mean, they got a pretty good selection of both sexes here. And oh, here's a big shot. We just got the other person for RK Bro. That's right. We had Riddle. Now Raw gets Randy Orton. Oh my God. Randy Orton goes to Monday Night Raw. Huge pick. One of the biggest picks of this draft and of this little wheel here. And of us, SmackDown answers back with the Macho Man, Randy Savage. So that's a pretty decent pick if I do say so myself. But Raw just got Randy Orton. Let's see what other big superstar they'll pick up right now is, we're going to this little pack here. They might get Beth Phoenix. No, they get Cedric again. So let's do another pick. And they just got China. China going to Monday Night Raw. And that's certainly a beef up for their women's division. Let's go with SmackDown again. And just around Elias here, looks like maybe Happy Corbin. He's so happy to be drafted to SmackDown here. So Happy Corbin going to SmackDown. But apparently I can't count. SmackDown has 15 picks, so this is the 15th pick for Monday Night Raw. We're going into a little bit of a okay. Kalisto maybe? Kalisto going to Monday Night Raw. Going to Monday Night Raw is Kalisto, and we're back on the board. Let's go spin again. And okay, we're stopping here. It looks like we're gonna go with Rhea Daivari for the SmackDown brand. If I was SmackDown, I would be so elated, just so elated to have Rhea Daivari on my squad. You know. Anyway, Raw gets to answer back, gets to clap back on those cheeks with a SmackDown, with Kushida. Kushida going to Monday Night Raw. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. And if you're wondering, when this all gets said and done, and I get everything sorted out, get everything planned, get everything kind of scheduled and whatnot, I will not be playing any of the matches. I will live and die by the rando, and I'll let everything play out as is. The only thing I will do is just put the titles on champions. Maybe not even put the titles on champions. Maybe just have get the titles crowned on the first pay-per-view. Maybe we'll do it like that because I don't want to choose anything. Live and die by the rando. Nevertheless, Kushida to Raw, SmackDown with their 17th pick, I believe. I believe that's correct. And, look at this. Going with the $1 Million Man. We were just talking about him. And he gets drafted to SmackDown. The SmackDown getting the $1 Million Man, getting that budget. Getting that sweet, sweet money. Now, what money will be happening here on Monday Night Raw? Let's see what happens here as... maybe Big Boss Man again? No. It's gonna be... WrestleMania! WrestleMania. Yeah. Anyway. But nevertheless, Big Boss Man, Mr. McMahon going to he's going somewhere. He's going to Raw. Nevertheless, we have a big pick here, Booker T going to SmackDown, and that seems about right. The Booker Man going to SmackDown. And we have another pick. Let's keep it going, man. We're not even halfway yet. Let's do it. And now we have Mr. Cameron Grimes going to Raw. Cameron Grimes. But Cameron Grimes goes to Raw. And another SmackDown pick here as we get to closer to the 20th pick. And it looks like this spot is going to Lindsay Dorado. Lindsay Dorado getting picked to go to SmackDown. Lindsay, a very, very talented wrestler. Didn't really get the the kind of showcasing that I would have liked from him. I guess any luchador really doesn't get the time and place they get in WWE, or they deserve. Ooh, maybe Chad Gable. Chad Gable going to Monday Night Raw. A little bit of Chadski going to the Rawski. All right, so he's going to Monday Night Raw. Another pick coming. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Nevertheless, let's see what happens here. Ooh, looks like Fabian Eichner going to SmackDown. And I'll say, SmackDown is not doing too bad right now. I mean, they have the main event players. They have Seth Rollins. They have Finn Balor. They have The Miz. They got their, mid-card almost settled out. It could be a good thing for them. Well, Raw gets to answer back right now with someone called, and it could be, Roddy Piper going to Monday Night Raw? Wow, what a pick there. I mean, they're kind of dominating this side of the board right now, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, that was the 20th pick for Monday Night Raw, and now we get to 21 blackjack pick for SmackDown here. And let's see what they're gonna get. They're to go with, looks like Oni Lorcan, the Lorcan man, big and buff and biff. Let's see. Oni is going to SmackDown. Good to go. That's the 21st pick. Let's see what the blackjack pick for Raw will be. Let's see a little bit here. Get into a little bit. Ooh, it looks like a big pick for Raw. It's going to be Bret the Hitman Hart. What a pick. Bret the Hitman Hart, the 21st pick. So we're getting to the 2-2, the 22. The 2-2, Jericho Cool 2-2 pick. Tamina. Oh, Undertaker. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What a pick for SmackDown. That undoubtedly is the biggest pick for the SmackDown brand. And what a pick it is. Let's go again for Monday Night Raw, the 22nd pick for them. And oh no, they would have had Undertaker if SmackDown didn't just get him. So we have to go one more time for the 22nd pick for Raw. And it looks like Fandango will go to a Monday Night Raw. Not quite the Undertaker, but you know what? A close second. There's Undertaker, there's like Stone Cold, and then there's like Fandango. It's a very fantastic pick, if I do say so myself. He has a win at WrestleMania against Chris Jericho. So there's that. And it looks like they're going with Cesaro. What a fantastic pick. Cesaro could be one of those people in that world title picture. But we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the second half of the picks go. But nevertheless, they're going to SmackDown. And I believe that's right? We just got Fandango. That's right. Okay. So we're going for another Raw pick to join Fandango on this great adventure to Raw. And let's see what the wheel comes up with. It might be another woman here. And it's Natalya. Thought they were going to get Bianca Belair for just 1 second. But it is Natalya. Beefing up once again Raw's fantastic women's division. All right, 24th pick. We're almost to the halfway point of this draft. But for right now, they're good as they get Joaquin Wilde, part of the Legado of El Fantasma. Legado La Fantasma. I can't remember his name right now. All right, Raw going for their 24th pick. And, ooh, they might get a big pick here. They just got Volta. Volta going to Monday Night Raw. What a pick. All right, Walter has been picked. Now it's the halfway point. 25th pick for SmackDown. And it's going to be maybe another woman. And no, it is Isaiah Swerve Scott. Fantastic pick for SmackDown. SmackDown, I think I like SmackDown's roster just a little bit better. Isaiah Swerve Scott going to SmackDown. Now for the Raw side of things, the halfway point for Raw, and it's gonna go to Johnny Gargano. Two fantastic picks for the middle of the pack. Let's get started with the second half of the draft. SmackDown looking for more women. I think that's going to be a big point of thing here. Oh, just as I say that, oh, SmackDown could have gotten Tegan Knox, but they do get a fantastic mid-carder in Ricochet, who could definitely move up to the main event star status. So who knows? Ricochet might be in the tag team division. He might be in the world title division. Who knows? But for right now, he's been drafted to SmackDown. Monday Night Raw is the next for the 26th pick. Going into the second half, what do they got for us? It looks like they got Montez Ford. Again, these picks back-to-back have been absolutely fantastic. Swerve Scott, then Johnny Gargano, then Ricochet, and now Ford. I think Montez Ford has everything to be a main event player. He has the look, he has the talent. It's absolutely there. He might even be a main event player here, who knows? So he'll be going into the Raw brand, going to the 27th pick. Enough of me rambling on. Let's get as fast through this as we can. Let's see here. Now, oh! I thought SmackDown was going to blow it out of the water with the head of the table, Roman Reigns, but they got Emma Moon instead. Let's do it again. SmackDown, oh, just could have had a major player. All right, 27th pick for SmackDown. It's going to be another woman and a fantastic one at that. Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae going to the SmackDown brand. Their third woman and a very much needed one at that. So Candice LeRae going to SmackDown. 27th pick for Monday Night Raw. And it looks like, ooh, Nia Jax, another woman for Monday Night Raw. Hey, man, that's a lot of names for the women's division. That's going to be fantastic. All right, 28th pick for SmackDown coming right up here. And it looks like they're going to pick up, ooh, Angelo Dawkins going to SmackDown. So we're not going to get the Street Profits on any brand, actually. All right, another pick for Raw, the 28th pick for Monday Night Raw. Oh, and it's a big one at that. The Rated R Superstar Edge going to Monday Night Raw. And that seems like a perfect fit for me as Edge goes to Monday Night Raw. What a pick there. Another big name for the Raw brand. And as we move on to SmackDown, they need to get more women. And where's it going to land for the 29th pick? Oh, boy. And that is a huge pickup for SmackDown. Oh, my God. Raw gets Edge and SmackDown gets the head of the table? Roman Reigns? Oh, my Lord. The perfect pick once again. So for SmackDown, Roman Reigns. Well, that's certainly a pick if I ever seen it myself. Now on to the big 3-0. 30th pick for Raw. Oh, sorry, this 29th pick for Raw goes to Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Now we have the Hart Foundation. So that's a tag team we could already do, and I'm pretty keen on doing that. All right. 30th pick, big 3-0 for SmackDown. Let's see what they pick up here. Going up, maybe. Ooh, this is a very good pickup for SmackDown. That woman is Asuka. Their fourth woman is a former SmackDown Women's Champion in Asuka. What a pick. 31st pick, sorry. Still 30th pick now for Raw. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Looks like Akira Tozawa is going to Monday Night Raw. Listen, I'll tell you this right now, right here, right now. Akira Tozawa, very good in terms of people that need to lose. I'll be real with you. But you know what? We live and die by the rando. He could be world champion in just a matter of weeks. So, anyway, we're going to the 31st pick now. And it looks like, ooh, a little bit of a kind of a own left field choice. Farouk going to SmackDown here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen. But they get another one. They get another spin, and it looks like they're gonna go for MVP. MVP getting a pick here for Monday Night Raw, which is a good pick again. You know, you can't hurt with MVP. MVP is great. And now SmackDown with, I think, their 33rd pick. Oh, this is a pick. MVP goes to Raw, but Bobby Lashley. Oh boy. So SmackDown, you know, oh man, it's tough to choose a roster right now. You got heavy hitters on both, but I think, well, I gotta say, I like the men's picks more on SmackDown, but I think I like the women's picks more on Raw. It's tough for SmackDown. Let's do it again. And, ooh, it could be a good one here. And it is. Kyle O'Reilly. That's a very good pick for Raw there. Fantastic pick. One of the best wrestlers around. And he gets picked. Yeah, he got picked. Got English for just a 1 second there. But you can see this board is getting a little colorful here. Ooh. So SmackDown gets Jey Uso. Wow. So all of the bloodline just went to SmackDown. What? How do you even plan it better? You know? How would you even plan it better? Jey Uso going to SmackDown. So the whole bloodline on SmackDown. That's fantastic. Fantastic. That's definitely a stable we're going to make here. And oh, how about this pick? For Monday Night Raw is Shawn Michaels. So in terms of the draft, it seems like all the current kind of stars are going to Monday Night, to SmackDown, and like it's kind of a nostalgia trip for Monday Night Raw. But you know what? It's that kind of draft. Anything can happen. But nevertheless, Shawn Michaels goes to Monday Night Raw. It looks like, ooh, another pick for the women on SmackDown, Lacey Evans. So it looks like, I mean, it's all up to the rando, but thankfully, SmackDown is getting a good number of women now. They're up to 5, I think. But right now, it's a pick for Monday Night Raw. Now let's see what they get here. A good batch of names here. It looks like they get Damian Priest for Monday Night Raw, which is a pretty good fit there. I think it's a pretty realistic spot for Damian Priest as he goes to Monday Night Raw. So we're just a couple picks away. Oh, look at this pick. Oh, I thought it was going to be Finn Balor for 1 second. They're going to have 2 Finn Balors on SmackDown. But Slapjack gets chosen. Slap down. Ooh, there's a pick. Oh boy, what a pick it is. Drew McIntyre, the Scotsman. Yes, Drew McIntyre going to Raw. It's a few names that could be in the way, but I think Drew McIntyre is just up there in the upper echelon of talent in that main event scene. But SmackDown now with the 37th pick. Let's go to a big name here. Hopefully a big name for SmackDown. And it looks like maybe Dolph Ziggler. Ooh, Dolph Ziggler gets chosen to go to the blue brand. But SmackDown gets Dolph Ziggler. And Raw answers back with maybe Bobby Roode. Who knows? But nevertheless, let's see here. And it looks like they might go with John Morrison. So John Morrison getting some love here for the Raw brand. And SmackDown, ooh, almost got Robert Roode, but they got Ivar instead. Ivar going to the blue brand. Anyway, Ivar going to SmackDown. Ooh, maybe Drew Gulak. Drew Gulak going to the Raw brand. Drew McIntyre and Drew Gulak. They're both going to Raw, so they could be a tag team. Who knows? For SmackDown. Who knows what's going to happen? Ooh. So we have Raul Mendoza. Mendoza? I said Mendoza. Mendoza. So he is going to the blue brand. Nevertheless, Raul Mendoza goes to SmackDown. Monday Night Raw. Chooses. Trying to choose at least. Looks like they're going to get maybe Alexander Wolf. Ooh, Alexander Wolf. Now, listen. Walter is already on Raw. We could do Imperium here. He goes to Raw. Hey, if Fabian Eichner. Where did Fabian Eichner go? I have to check that. Dana Brooke. Ooh, Dana Brooke goes to SmackDown. All right. Not a bad pick. So let's get to it a little bit. We're almost to the end here, folks. Dana Brooke. Now let's see who goes to Raw. And it looks like Dakota Kai goes to Monday Night Raw. So another fantastic woman on the Raw brand. And now, ooh, maybe Carmella? Carmella going to SmackDown. Ooh, there we go. Grand Metalik going to Monday Night Raw. Oh, Kalisto went to Raw. Okay. So Kalisto and Grand Metalik could be a team, which is a very good thing in my mind, which could happen. And, you know, we could have a dream match. You know, we could have the Lucha House Party face the Hart Foundation. And, ooh, it hits home a little bit. This is being recorded 2 days after his horrible accident. And, yeah, he was a big part. Very, very decently sized chunk part of my childhood, and, you know, just watching wrestling. And, you know, he was one of probably the coolest guy to ever do it here in wrestling. In WCW and WWE, he was always the coolest guy around. And it hits hard, but you know what? I think I'm going to make an executive decision for SmackDown. He's going to be put into the main event slot. He's going to be put into, you know, just the world title picture. I think he deserves it. I think we need maybe a few more runs as world champ. I think he was one of the best ones to never hold the world championship. For Raw, maybe Kevin Nash goes to Raw. Maybe Diesel goes to Raw. Who knows? Let's see. Ooh, maybe the cover star. Oh, the cover star goes to Raw. So look at that. Rey Mysterio going to the Raw brand. Pick now for SmackDown. Let's see what happens. Let's see what goes on here. And ooh, Karrion Kross. Now, Karrion Kross is an interesting pick for SmackDown here. And I will make an executive decision if it comes down to it. But if Scarlett does not get chosen by any brand, I think I'll just have her as a manager for Karrion Kross. It might seem like a 51st like kind of pick for SmackDown, but I think for the character of Karrion Kross and the entrance, I think it kind of needs Scarlett. So nevertheless, he's going to SmackDown. It's the same thing as maybe getting like Paul Heyman as the manager for either Brock Lesnar or the Bloodline kind of thing. But nevertheless, Karrion Kross, a very interesting choice, but nevertheless a choice nonetheless for the SmackDown brand. Let's see if we can kind of make Karrion Kross a watchable character, let's just say, for the blue brand. Now, pick for Raw. I have to recount. I have to keep telling myself to recount, but nevertheless, the Raw brand gets Trish Stratus. Stratus faction on the red brand. Trish Stratus I mean, she's always been a Raw girl, I think. Oh, boy. Well, look who it is. Mr. Santos Escobar going to the Raw, going to the blue brand. We have all of Legado del Fantasma on SmackDown, baby. What a fantastic draft this has been so far. We got both the Bloodline and Legado del Fantasma on SmackDown, which is fantastic. I couldn't ask for this even. I couldn't make this better. I'm telling you, I can't even plan this better. Nevertheless, let's see what happens here. All right. Ooh, this could be a decent pick. Nevertheless, it's just Mace. He's going to Raw. Once we get to 50, I'll count it all out, see if it's even. If not, we'll do some little shenanigans here and there. But nevertheless, we get Kane. Kane going to SmackDown. And maybe get Tyler Breeze. Look at that, Breezy getting a spot on the Raw roster. So Tyler Breeze, he is going to Raw. Tyler Bate could be the next pick for SmackDown. Could happen. It could happen. Let's see what happens. And, ooh, what a pick this is. SmackDown gets Rhea Ripley. Going late, but going nonetheless is Rhea Ripley to SmackDown. That's another great pick. I think SmackDown has my favorite roster. I'll be real with you. With the women picking up and the two factions, and man, I couldn't even plan it better. That's the thing. It just happens. But nevertheless, it looks like Raw is getting the queen herself, Charlotte Flair. Wow. Fantastic pick. And their women's division is pretty much unparalleled right now. There looks like they're going to pick up, Dominic Mysterio. So father and son going to separate brands. Now for Raw, you can see this is just a blend of colors now. Oh, could have been Brock Lesnar, but Jake the Snake going to Raw. Another legend. Another spin! And the last pick for SmackDown is Timothy Thatcher. You know what? Don't hate that pick. I don't hate it. All right, the last maybe pick. I'll have to count again, but last pick for Raw. Ooh, the last pick is Lana for Raw. I just recounted, and we just hit 47. Don't know how that happened. Don't know how I fucked that up. But we get 3 more picks for each brand, which is exciting. So SmackDown, let's see what their 48th pick will be. Still got 3 more picks for each side, which is exciting, which means more people. Oh my. Oh. SmackDown could have just gotten John Cena, but Chad Gable just had to sneak his way in there. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see. Who might get T-Bar? Yeah, they get T-Bar. So T-Bar goes to SmackDown along with Slapjack. Raw, what do you got for your 48th pick? Oh, what a pick. What a pick for Raw. It's Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the man. Probably the most popular woman on this board. And she goes to Monday Night Raw. SmackDown now gets their 49th pick, the second to last pick for SmackDown. And it's going to be... Ooh, very nice pick. Naomi going to SmackDown. That's a very good pick there. Former SmackDown Women's Champion. So now the 49th pick for Raw. 49th pick for Raw is going to be... Oh, Samoa Joe. No, Mandy Rose. Samoa Joe would have been very nice for the Raw brand, but no, you gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. And looks like Sami Zayn is going to Raw. What a pickup for Raw. All right, last pick for SmackDown. Let's see who they pick up in the actual 50th. And it looks like they're going to pick up the legend herself, Mickie James, to close out their women's roster. That is a very good pickup. Let's Raw with their last pick. Who are they going to pick up? Maybe a big name like Stone Cold, John Cena. This wheel is out for, ooh, could be Marcel Bartel, which means another person for Imperium. That's a faction, my guy. That's a faction. And what I will say is there's just maybe 2 names that I want to move out of this roster. I think as a kind of decision here, I don't think really anybody wants to see Farouk or Ted DiBiase. I'll keep it real with you. I do want to live and die by the rando, but I also want to see some new people, you know, from this game. I'm going to make an executive decision here. All right. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to eliminate everyone that's been drafted on this wheel, and I'll be right back with people that you know want to be that I want to be drafted on the rosters. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back here. So I took out all the drafted wrestlers and all the people that I thought I don't really want to watch them anyway, like Road Dogg and Papa Shango and stuff like that. So there's mostly newer wrestlers here. There's obviously the people like The Rock, Triple H, John Cena still on here, Stone Cold Steve Austin. So this is the final list of people that I want to keep in the shuffle a little bit. We're going to replace 2 superstars on the Raw SmackDown brand, so Ted DiBiase and Farouk. Everyone else can stay. Nevertheless, let's get started. So Ted DiBiase's replacement will be... It's going to be... Ooh, very good. Kofi Kingston will replace Ted DiBiase. And that person will be, for the replacement for Farouk, it will be Tamina. All right. Tamina has been drafted on the Raw brand. Oh, sorry, SmackDown brand. Now for the Raw side of things, I'm trying to look at if I want to replace anybody on here as well. I know I want to replace, I'm probably going to replace Big Boss Man and Jake Roberts. Andre the Giant, Big Boss Man, and Jake Roberts. So we got 3 names we can draft here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's replace Andre the Giant first, and their replacement is... Ooh, Io Shirai. Look at that. Io Shirai, another woman on the brand. Let's go again. This time for the Big Bomb. Big Bomb Man. The Big Bomb. And that replacement is Mr. John Cena himself. John Cena has been drafted to Raw. And then finally, we're going to replace Jake Roberts. All right, let's see what we get here. And it looks like it's going to be the phenomenal AJ Styles. But nevertheless, I'm going to keep this wheel on. I'm going to save this certain wheel. And if we ever decide we want to, bring somebody in or we want to replace somebody, we'll always come back to this. Same with someone like Nia Jax. Do we really want to see Nia Jax? Does anybody want to see Nia Jax? But so as you can see here, we have a very blue wheel. Now, if you're wondering what this wheel is the list of the SmackDown competitors who are eligible, men superstars, I should say, who are eligible to be in a new tag team. Of course, we already have the Bloodline and Legado del Fantasma, so I took them out of this this wheel here. As you can see, some of the numbers are kind of off. You see you have 15 to 17 down here to 19 to 21. So yeah, some of the members are out. Of course, So the Usos, Roman Reigns, Raul Mendoza, Joaquin Wilde, and Santos Escobar is not on the list. So they're going to be factions here on SmackDown. But the other members here, all, what, probably like 30 names maybe, are going to be eligible to become tag teams. So we have 2 factions, which are pretty good on itself. I'm thinking maybe 3 more teams, maybe 4 more teams. So we'll do 3 more teams for now, and we'll see how that does us. So let's take a look at who becomes a tag team here on SmackDown. So the first member of the 3rd team here is going to be, it's gonna be Arya Daivari. Arya Daivari, okay. Arya Daivari is gonna team up with this person, Arya Daivari, and it looks like Booker T. Okay, King Booker and Arya Daivari. 4th team will be... All right, the 4th team will start off with Ricochet. The human highlight reel Ricochet. And he will team up with this person, also known as... Ooh, Isaiah Swerve Scott? That's a hell of a team. And I love it. And the maybe final team, let's take a look who it is. We got, looks like Slapjack. Ooh, Mansoor. Got Mansoor gonna team up with this person. Mansoor is gonna turn... Oh, I forgot to take out Swerve. Gonna team up with The Miz. The Miz Mansoor. Team 5 is The Miz and Mansoor. What a team. All right. Let's remove that, and let's remove Isaiah Swerve Scott. So let's see. How many names do we have on here? Let's take a look. We have 27 entries here. So I'm trying to think about the divisions as well. If we do one more team, that leaves us with 25. But if we do another faction, which is 3, we have 24. And then we can do 12 people in each division. That seems like a good spot with me. Let's do another faction though. Let's just try to get like a face faction. So let's go. Another faction coming up. Huh? All right, Timothy Thatcher. Timothy Thatcher in a faction. I'm just gonna say team 6 for now. So Timothy Thatcher is gonna team up with this person and another person. Ooh, Fabian Eichner or Oni Lorcan? Weren't they a team? Weren't they an actual team? Nevertheless, Oni Lorcan, part of this faction. And we'll do one more here. Do one more in this thing. It's going to be R-Truth. R-Truth. You know what? R-Truth going to be in this faction. All right, as you can see here, we have a very red circle now, very red wheel. And I did take out all the women, and I did take out Imperium. So they're not here as well. So we're going to make, I think, 2 more factions and 3 more teams. We have 32 here. So, you know, let's make the first faction, see how it goes. So we're going to make this Team 2. Team 2 is going to consist of this person, this man right here, also known as Jordan Devlin. Okay, okay. Jordan Devlin. Jordan Devlin. And he will team up with... Oh, team up with 2 people, actually. So the first member will be... Tyler Breeze. Okay. Tyler Breeze. This is certainly a faction already. All right, keep going. And, oh, whoops, I forgot to take 9 jacks out. So, thankfully, I could just do this now. Remove. One more spin, please. And they will team up with, it looks like Cedric? Yeah. They'll team up with Cedric Alexander. Okay. That is the third faction. So now we're going to go with a few teams here. Who's going to team up? Who's going to team? And the first member is Chad Gable. So that's pretty on brand. Chad Gable, part of the team on Raw. And he will team up with said person. Ooh, almost riddle, but it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly. Which, you know what? I don't hate. I don't hate this team. Kyle O'Reilly. All right. Team 4. So we have Team 4 here. Let's start it off with this person. Obviously, his name is going to be Kushida. Kushida coming along, making a team. Kushida, and this is going to be a good team nonetheless with Kushida, and I like it. I like it already. He's going to team up with, ooh, Damian Priest? Okay. Okay, Damian Priest and Kushida. So we're going to make another team here. So I got to remember, we have 24 entries right now, but we also have Walter. I got to remember Walter. All right. The final team will begin with Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio. All right. Rey Mysterio and who? Tell me now. Ooh, Kalisto. That fits perfectly. Let's see here. Okay. I am going to add Grand Metalik to that, which makes the most sense. Okay. You know what? You know what? No, I automatically rescind that. We're gonna spin for it. We're gonna spin. We're absolutely gonna spin. And MVP is part of this faction, I guess. Do I want him as part of the? I guess so. It's the randomizer. So MVP, part of it. So that means we have 5 teams. So we have Imperium. We have the Jordan, Devlin, Tyler Breeze, Cedric Alexander team. We got Gable O'Reilly. We got Kushida, Damian Priest, and Rey, Kalisto, and MVP. You know, I might just make another team. You know what? I think I'm going to make another faction. I want to make a heel faction. And the heel faction is going to start with MVP. MVP is going to start this faction here. So who is going to manage? Who is he going to manage, pretty much? Another Hurt Business, maybe? Humberto, okay. Humberto Carrillo. I can kind of see that. Okay, who is the other person? So after this, we have 10 people in each division, which is fine. Randy Orton. Oh, that throws a wrench into things indeed. Randy Orton. All right. Listen, you live and die by the rando. You can't take it back. Nevertheless, we have our teams. And guys, that'll be it for the draft. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of first pre-episode with all the people being drafted and then the tag teams and whatnot. If you did, it'd be greatly appreciated if you can like the video and of course subscribe. The videos will be coming out on YouTube as well after they have been streamed on Twitch. And again, little side note that this the link for the Twitch will be in the description. And that's it from me. And I hope you guys have a fantastic morning, evening, or night. And I'll see you on the next Twitch stream or YouTube video.